What's up, family? I've been meaning to get with y'all in the last about 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks, so much been going on with family issues and things of this nature. But I got to get this information out there, man. It's something that's real critical, and it's time for us to get together and start trying to rally. And it's time for us to get together, man, like our ancestors got together, man. This is the time right here, man, because now we need to be switching our focus on the Tennessee government. Tennessee government is moving right now. They putting a law in place right now that they trying to stop the state of Tennessee, the county, and the cities and towns of Tennessee from paying reparations. This is what some of the lawmakers done put in law and trying to push through the Tennessee House. And now it's time for us to switch our focus over, because this affects us. This affects us. They know that they owe us. We're going to talk about it more. We're going to check out this clip, and then we're going to talk about it more when we get back, all right?
All right, Nikki, thank you so much. Well, soon, Tennessee cities may be banned from paying reparations to descendants of slaves, or even studying the possibility. The proposal led to several stoppages and moments of chaos in Tennessee's State House this week. State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien brings us inside.
The Tennessee General Assembly is nearing passage of a bill preventing the payment or even just the study of reparations to descendants of slaves.
Don't get mad when they call you racist.
It's been up several weeks in a row and has drawn protesters each time.
It's a horrible bill, but there's a lot of emotions involved, and I think people started to really hear what this bill is about.
The bill defines reparations as money or benefits provided to an individual who is the descendant of persons who were enslaved as compensation for the enslavement of the individual's ancestors. Democrats filed several amendments to try and alter the bill, including kicking the question to local governments. But Republicans beat those back with minimal debate.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I ask my fellow members of this body to vote against it.
Previous question on the amendment.
I view the amendment as hostile, and I move it to the table.
Democrats also pointed out Tennessee has a poor history of slavery. The state only recently took slavery out of the state constitution and also removed the bust of KKK Grand Wizard Nathan Bedford Forrest from the state capitol. The latest move is the most recent in a string of bills from Oak Ridge Republican Representative John Reagan targeting minorities, whether it be race or gender related.
He's just continuing to put these nasty, mean-spirited bills before us. And so now I think people are hearing it. I think people are saying, you know, we don't have to do this.
But Republicans have pushed forward anyway, arguing the bill is not racist.
I don't think the bill's racist at all. I mean, I think people have intent on both sides, but I don't think their intent is racist.
In fact, Reagan argued during session last week that he couldn't be racist. In a response to a question from Nashville Democratic Representative Justin Jones on a separate bill,
Members of my wedding party were of your race. They were my groomsmen.
In Nashville, Chris O'Brien.
Well, now that we're toward the end of the session, calendars have essentially been tossed to the side.
Y'all just seen that news clip, right? See, that's the type of information that should be brought aware to the black constituents. Black people that's in politics, they should be coming in their communities, letting them know stuff like this is taking place, so we can rally and get behind that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you anything like me, a black American, a native black American, like I would call it, not no African immigrant, not somebody that's black because they come from the Caribbean or African. I'm talking about a black Native American, one who built this country before America was America. If you can find your people in the 1870 census, hey, you are the native black American who built this country. Forget what a white person talking about. Forget what anybody is talking about. Black America, we are the culture and the moral hardness of America. We built the foundation of this. Anything that come after this, we the only ones that's not immigrants. Anything that come after this are those, man, who building off the backs of us, who benefiting off the back of us. Immigrants that come in this country, not just African immigrants or or immigrants coming from the Caribbean, but I'm talking about European immigrants, Arab immigrants. They all benefit off of what Black America has built, except Black America, Native Black Americans, those whose ancestors was enslaved here and built this country. And we ain't even finna go through the Jim Crow laws from 1877 all the way up to 1965. We ain't even finna go there. We ain't even finna go there. But they know that they owe us. And see, we be sitting around we don't be paying attention to laws or bills being passed or things of this nature. Just like we ain't never pay attention to the affirmative action bills getting passed. Listen, they killed the affirmative action bill. They did the DEI bill. Well, hey, you educated black boys, black girls and boys, the black men and women of our race. The DEI was created, man, so you can, because white America suppressed you. Well, you don't own and control nothing. So your education, so you can be in these places, man, where you can, make money and things of this nature. They taking all that away. You see what Florida is doing? Listen, and this is a person, this coming from DeSantis, a person that his people immigrated to this country. Italian people that immigrated against this country. They taking everything from you that you done built in this country. They owe you. They know that they owe you. That's why they moving to do that. They trying to stop the Tennessee State from paying reparations, the Tennessee County and the city from paying reparations. If you anything like me, and you have any people that was enslaved from back then this is the issue. We don't own and control nothing. I don't care how much education we got. We don't own and control nothing. Not nothing. Not nothing. That shit is an illusion. That shit is illusion. Get a business and tell me, man, all the contracts you will get from black businesses. We don't own and control nothing. We don't own and control nothing. It's time for us to start stepping up and rallying, especially to the black people everywhere. Because they finna, if you notice, when everything happens, it all happens. If one state do it, the other state gonna do it. So it's gonna go across all the states. It's gonna go across all the states. It's time for us to rally and get behind our politicians. It's time to step up, man, and make sure our politicians is doing what the hell they supposed to be doing. They work for us. They work for us. They should have been in these communities letting us know what's going on. They know this right here, this fight right here is a major fight. And a lot of them, man, don't understand the fight because they parents are migrants. They ain't got no real fight in this. We do. We do. And these people is moving to do that. They trying to keep us at the lower tier. We ain't fighting for no fucking job. We fighting for to get rid of white supremacy, man, and make equality right among the black enslaved African Americans and their children, which is us. Which is us. And we deserve that. Don't let nobody sit around and act like and tell you that you don't deserve that. You built this country. Don't let nobody act like you ain't built this country. Act like that. I don't care who tell you that shit. That's why we need to know history. That's why they trying to take history out of y'all classes. We don't know nothing. White people don't even know history. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Talking about we just picking cotton. We ain't did just that. We built this country, literally built this country. We cleared the brush, cleared the roads, built the bridges, laid the foundation in this, built the very, very White House of this, mapped out the architect to that. Benjamin Banneker, black man. Come on, man. All the patents that we done had. And they ain't even counting the patents that done been stole from us during slavery. We is America. Our culture, our music, from country music. Don't let the country music, rock and roll, R&B, hip hop, jazz. We is America. What we gonna go at? This is it. We ain't got no another country. This is it. This our shit. Don't let, because you see white people in high places and they in these positions and they owning these businesses. That shit what happened, man. Go look at here. This shit did happen just because if that shit was even, if they would have let shit be during the Reconstruction from the 1865 and the Reconstruction on, what we was building and growing, why you think these black colleges come popping up at? Where do you think these black citizens come popping up at? They came burning us down. They know what they doing. Then they created the Jim Crow laws. So it don't matter what kind of education you do. They block you out. They know what they doing. And then they turn around and try to look at us like we ain't shit, like we ain't doing nothing. No, man. We built this country. They building off the back of our country. This is our country. This is our shit. This is our shit. We are the natives of this country. We are the natives of this country. They owe us. They owe us. So now it's time for us to start stepping up. And if you ain't trace your background, you need to trace your background. I'm going to do a video on that about tracing your background. The 1876 census. 1870 census. But we need to get on top of things. This is a rally cry for not just the black people of Tennessee, but most definitely the black people of Tennessee, because we seeing how our politicians are moving. Now it's time for us to rally. It's time for us to get around and start voting. I know that we don't like the system. We don't like getting involved. This is our system, man. This is our system. And it's 50 million of us in this country. This is our shit. We ain't no immigrants. It's our shit. And it's time to act like this is our shit. They send money all over to Israel. They send money to the people that's fighting Russia. Billions and billions of dollars. They give the city of Chicago, the mayor, black mayor, give 70 million to the migrants. 70 million. New York done gave them people 300 million to the migrants. But they ain't got a dollar or a dime for the black community who done suffered, man, and done put in work for this country. Done built this country, and this country's built off back, and everybody's benefiting except off the back of us. And our black politicians. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. It's time for us to start paying attention. Forget the presidential race. We need to start focusing on the local races. And we need to be trying to get our own in there if these black politicians ain't moving to our beat. Because a lot of these politicians, they immigrants. A lot of their parents is immigrants, so they don't have no fight in the matter. They don't have no fight in the matter. You can't vote on if you a politician and your parents is immigrants and you a black person, you don't have no fight in the matter of trying to vote and say that black people don't deserve reparations. What's wrong with you? And then we turn around and vote you in office. All black folks ain't kin folks. It's time for us to understand that we need to get on top of our stuff, man. And these black churches, we need to get on top of our stuff, man. It's time for us to find our lineage, and be proud of the ancestors that we done did. We built this shit. They built this shit. And other people is benefiting off of it except us, and we not even proud of who we come from. Let's not let this happen. And to the black politicians, let's not let this happen, man. Let's not let this happen. Everybody need to go to the Black Caucus site and learn who is the Black Caucus. That guy, I think it was Mackenzie or something out of the representative out of Knoxville. I think he's over the Black Caucus. We all need to get behind them, let them know what we own, and get on the same code. It's time for us to get on code. Everybody else is on code except us. We always trying to bring everybody in and make everybody feel happy and shit. No, it's over for all that. It's over for all that. It's over for all that. So those, man, that's with me, and that's with your ancestors, man. This oldie. That's the reason why they moving like that. They know that they owe it to y'all. They trying to stop before you make the move. It's time for us to step up. Time for us to step up. Period. It's time for us to learn our history, what's going on. If we learn our family history, we'll learn history. Go back, man, and see where your people at. Learn who your great-great-great-great-grandmama and grandfather are. They built this shit. Period. So let's mobilize, man. Let's get together. I'm finna be dropping videos, man, on certain informations, man. How to build your, how to find your lineage, how to, you know, go back and find where you come from, you know, in America, and see as your ancestors that are enslaved people. And majority of people that's in the Nashville area, your people is coming from the Hermitage areas and the outskirts like that, and even in the Nashville areas. Well, you was enslaved at, you know. Just go. We're gonna build on this, family. But right now, I need you to know that this is a sense of urgency, and it's time for us to start focusing in on things like the Black Panthers was, like the Martin Luther Kings was. This that time of era right now, because as we see, they not fighting us, just killing us in the streets like that, and discriminating and not going in these places of businesses. Now they locking us out of economics, and they've been locking us out, but they locking us out. You see what I'm saying? With them determining affirmative action, the DEI programs, federal contracts for minorities, and now they trying to dip it where we don't get reparations. Listen, man. Don't let nobody tell you that this shit is cool, cause it ain't. We gonna die, man. Let's do something, man, that's worth it, man, that we can. Let's do something about this, man.